I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home Design magazine, and I want to thank you for listening to Talking About a Home show on the radio. Today's radio show is coming to you from HWC Custom Cabinetry in their brand new location located at 4675 Franchise Street in North Charleston. And now we're talking with Jay Miller with HWC Custom Cabinetry. How you doing, Jay?
Hey, great, Tim. How about yourself today?
I'm doing fine, first of all, Jay, I want to thank you for hosting today's radio show. And why don't you take a moment and tell everybody about HWC Custom Cabinetry and your brand new location?
Sure. Well, thank you for being here. We're excited to have you here, and very excited to be here in our new home. We're about 5 miles down the road. We needed more space, in particular for our manufacturing area, but also for our showroom space. And so now we've got the space to do both well and also room to grow. So we're real excited to have that opened it up, just improve everything all across the board for us in that regard.
So you have a showroom here, and then you also have space to manufacture the cabinetry?
That's right, because, Tim, we design, build, and install custom cabinetry projects. So, we meet clients from the beginning, and maybe they have a sketch or know exactly what they want, or maybe they're just kind of coming to us with a blank slate, so to speak, even, and say, hey, how can I improve this space, or how can I do this? This is kind of how I live and run my life, and I want to do these things. And so we handle a project all the way from that point all the way through to completion and installation, as well as the fabrication of it there in our facilities, the finishing of it. Oftentimes clients are wanting a very unique or maybe a fashion type finish or something like that, something very unique that you just can't get everywhere. Mm-hmm. And so we do all that there in-house. And
Good
so
deal.
We need
you needed the space. We'll kind of paint a picture for our listeners and describe what they will see when they visit the HWC Custom Cabinetry new location, because you have a showroom and you're inviting customers here.
Absolutely, that's right. Well, right now we just kind of relocated and are back up and running, and everything's in its place, but it's still a lot of our old stuff. I say old, but just we're looking to modify. We're actually drawing up our new plans right now about how we're going to reconfigure some of the spaces. But you walk in, you have a beautiful showroom that's really more, I guess you'd call it kind of a boutique showroom that you can walk in. We help our clients walk through the process. Try not to overwhelm them with every single option out there, because it could be everything that you can imagine we could put into a cabinet for you or not. And so we try to help them walk through that. So you have the showroom area there. You also get to see our manufacturing area, so you can actually see yours or somebody else's project being literally manufactured right there in front of your eyes, and then what's going to wind up in your house. We also have a new Murphy bed showroom space that we're starting to outfit, and so over the next several months we'll get that fully outfitted and staffed, and look forward to that. And then, of course, we have offices for the personnel and whatnot like that. But it's a lot of space.
So has HWC Custom Cabinetry always been in the Murphy bed business, or is that sort of new?
No, that's fairly new. Basically, we started building some beds a couple of years ago. Just, again, kind of the client came to us and asked us, can you do this? And we did a good bit of homework and looking, and really settled on some very fine hardware that has been around for many years, has a very good warranty, and have kind of developed our product line around that. And just met with great success. So we're excited to be moving more in a retail direction with that as well.
Good deal. And for those who may not know what a Murphy bed is, can you describe a Murphy bed?
Oh, it's the ultimate. I mean, if you've ever slept on a lumpy fold-up sofa or anything like that, this just simply folds out of the wall, and then you have a nice full size, or whatever size, maybe it's single to a king bed that you can have a good night's sleep on, you or a guest, if you're wanting them to stay around for a while. And so it really helps with that, but then it folds up to only a little 16-inch space. And so now, say it's in a spare bedroom or something, you get the use of that bedroom the rest of the year, other than the 3 or 4 days that you actually have company over.
Gotcha. So, a lot of people have converted a spare bedroom to a home office.
That's right.
And so, they may need that space when guests come for the holidays or what have you, and a Murphy bed allows you to have that space for most the time during the year, but then when you need that extra sleeping area, it just folds right down. And
Absolutely.
How many people does it take to fold down a Murphy bed?
One like 8-year-old girl. My kids enjoy when we're setting up for the home show, or even at the showroom there. They'll go up, and that's one of their favorite activities. Actually, pull down one of the beds and or put them up. So it doesn't take a whole lot.
It's very easy, and you. Do you use springs, or is there some sort of mechanism that allows it to go down easily and then fold back up easily?
You're exactly right. There's different technologies on the market. We've settled on more of a spring mechanism because we feel like it's a little more robust and more reliable than some of the gas shock technology. I mean, you've probably owned a car, the hood or the trunk or whatever, one of the gas pistons gave out and you had to deal with getting it fixed or whatever like that. They just don't have the longevity that a good, solid, high-quality spring mechanism properly designed like this does.
How much does a Murphy bed average go for?
They start somewhere in the upper teens and then can kind of go just whatever you want to do to it. I mean, we put in some pretty luxurious things, but then we put in some pretty basic stuff, like we're just finishing a show giveaway, and that's a little over $2,000, $2,500, I think, by the time everything on that. So, kind of the world's your oyster on that.
And are you limited by the size? Can you have a king size Murphy bed or queen size?
Just by the mattress size. So anything from single to a king mattress. That's right.
Oh, very good. The other side of the business is the custom cabinetry side, and sometimes whenever you hear that word custom, it means expensive. And I've always heard that if you want custom cabinets made, that's like the ultimate thing to do. But does that mean that the fact that you're building your cabinets at HWC custom to each customer, does that mean they're going to pay more for something like that?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to hand it off to Randon for a minute on this one because Randon really heads up our outside and inside sales as well, just doing a great job of that sort of thing. But I'm going to let him answer that question because that's a really good question.
And that's Randon Riegsecker with HWC Custom Cabinetry.
Tim, one of the things, in fact, Jay and I just had a conversation about this the other day, what makes us custom. And, if you go through a manufactured type company, you're limited somewhat to a specific size. We can when we say custom, we basically mean any height, depth, or width that may be required to fill a allotted space. Sometimes if you go with a manufactured product, you're kind of limited to X, Y, and Z sizes only. And you might not be able to build around a refrigerator. You may not. You may be limited on how many cabinets you can put in a row without putting a bunch of filler strips in. So again, that goes back to when we customize, we're trying to maximize the functional use of space in the kitchen for the client, be it a kitchen or built-ins or whatever it may be.
Yeah, and the fact that your Murphy bed sales have taken off, I think that's probably a sign of people being a little bit pressed for space inside their house. They need more space. And the same goes for your kitchen. You can never have too much storage space in your kitchen. And so
that's right.
If you don't have custom cabinets that are custom made to your kitchen, like you said, you are going to be using spacers, which means you're not fully utilizing your whole kitchen.
Well, and Randon was very right. I'm going to hop in here with him. And the cool thing is because of our processes and the way we control our own manufacturing environment, if you'll use that word even, that while we can offer the full customization, do kind of whatever you want to this cabinet. Storage, use functional storage items in there, however, different size. We also have a very systematic approach to the way we do our business and build our cabinets. So even if somebody's coming on a pretty skinny budget, we have a lot of options that will help them meet that budget or stay into that. And I think probably because we've moved into this Murphy bed area as well, that's forcing us to learn that even better. So we're really able to handle a much broader market segment with good quality stuff than we might normally would have just kind of been locked in as a custom cabinet maker and nothing else.
Right. And I remember several years ago interviewing you at a beach house on Isle of Palms, and in that particular case, the homeowner wanted to go very, very budget friendly.
That's right.
Did not want to splurge on the kitchen cabinetry in this beach house, and HWC Custom Cabinetry was able to meet that demand, and the cabinets were not top of the line, but they were well constructed and they were less expensive.
That's right. Yeah, we have a lot of different options across the board, and that's part of the interview process that especially Randon will frequently do with the client, sit down and evaluate their needs and goals and what they're wanting to do with the project. And so, well, here's what fits based on what you're telling us. Here's some of the things we think that will fit. Obviously, anything's on the table in one sense, but not everything's appropriate in every context. So that's something Randon excels in.
And asking the homeowner the right questions and digging into the situation, and then in return listening to their needs are all very key components.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, is there anything you folks would like to add?
You got anything to add?
We'll just look at each other, right? No, I think we really covered it in a nutshell, Tim. It's just be happy to talk to folks, want to come out and see a working cabinet facility like this, because we also will do shop tours, and we're excited later this fall. It's barely summer, I'm saying later. This fall, we're going to be unveiling our new showroom and a lot of new stuff like that. So stick around. We'll give some updates on that and look forward to that and invitations to that.
Well, tell everybody where the brand new HWC Custom Cabinetry showroom and manufacturing facility is located.
Tim, we're located on 4675 Franchise Street, up across from the Bosch plant. And you can get a hold of us, 207-0750, or you can always check us out online at hwccustomcabinetry.com.
All right, terrific. Well, thank you to Jay Miller and Randon Riegsecker for allowing us to host today's radio show at the brand new facility here at HWC Custom Cabinetry, 4675 Franchise Street, right off of Dorchester Road in North Charleston. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.